long before 9/11, there were a lot of us that were aware of carrizo as an invasive species that was choking out native vegetation and habitat. After 9/11, when they decided to build a border wall, like from here to Brownsville, 172 miles, the political leaders were saying, we don't need a wall, let's just get rid of the carrizo. And so what Congress did was put out a mandate for Homeland Security to figure out how to eradicate it, and they picked the Laredo sector, and they picked Laredo in 16 miles here as a pilot project and using diversified methods. Nobody knew really until August of last year. Only a handful knew that they were going to aerial spray for sure. And we were waiting for what we call a final environmental assessment that came out in August, but it was not available to the public until we raised the issue March 2nd at City Council meeting.
Right.
And that was an alarm City Council. But the whole point is that it was to be an alternative to the border wall. But the manner in which they were going to do it was so brutal. Aerial spray herbicide would destroy all habitats.
Yeah. Right.
And there was the potential, we don't know to what extent, of contamination of the Rio Grande itself. What about our neighbors across the way? All these questions started coming up. Is there, a much more sensitive solution to eradicating the cane?
Yeah.
We're in favor of eradicating the cane, and we've said very consistently that we're not opposed to using herbicides. Most of us do, to some extent or another, use insecticides and herbicides even in our homes. But if we had weeds here in this park, we wouldn't go aerial spray the whole park to get rid of the weeds.
Right.
And that's what we were saying. Let's not kill everything to get rid of one plant to satisfy the politicians further up north who want to divide us in place of having to impose a border wall.
Yeah.
So that's been our stand.